Hi, it's John from North Star Nursery, Garden and Home, your coastal gardener. So as you know, we're starting to kind of warm up and kind of move into spring a little bit. It's still very cold in the morning, but what I wanted to talk to you today about is revitalizing your veggie bed, or maybe you have pots that you're gardening in with veggies. It is really, really essential if you are growing vegetables, either in a bed or in a pot, that each year you actually kind of revamp that soil. A lot of the veggies that we grow, especially the leafy greens, take a lot of nutrients out of the soil. And so a lot of people will come in and say, oh, well, I put in brand new soil 2 years ago, and the first year was great, and then the second year and this year, it's just been horrible. That's because all of the nutrients have been used up in the soil. It's really, really essential to kind of do a reboot on your veggie beds and your veggie pots if you can. So with that said, what I wanted to kind of go over is a rough guideline for both pots and for beds. So I made this recipe up probably 15 years ago. This is for revitalizing your veggie bed. For every 4x4 bed, 1 bag of fir mulch, half a bag of earthworm castings, and 3 cups of Sure Start. What I usually do is I spread all of it evenly over the top of the soil. Excuse me. And then I just work it in. You don't have to go too deep because a lot of your younger plants are going to be relatively shallow rooted. So if you get down at least 6 to 8 inches and mix it in really well, that would be great. If you have a pot, now pots can range in size, but this would be the general guideline, is that you wouldn't want to add more than 25% of that pot size soil mass, 25% into that pot to revitalize it. So what I would do is the amount of fir mulch that you kind of think is about that 25%, and then I would do about a half an inch to an inch of the earthworm castings. And again, depending on the size of the pot, I would say if you're kind of looking at maybe 16 inches on up, a cup or 2 mixed into the soil really well would be very helpful. So if you're dealing with smaller pots, something like an 8-inch, maybe a quarter of a cup would be perfectly adequate. Or smaller, you could just do like tablespoons or whatever. Again, the Sure Start doesn't really burn because it's organic and it breaks down slowly over time. And so really gives you kind of a nice broad fertilizer hit for more than just the beginning. So what I wanted to just show you just really quickly, these are just some of the things that are coming in right now. For those of you that actually want tomatoes, you intrepid tomato growers, we have 2 varieties right now. Those are the only 2 varieties we'll have probably for a while. They are really geared towards greenhouses. It is entirely too cold to be putting them outside. They will either stunt or fail. So if you're buying tomatoes, they should be going into a greenhouse. We have Early Girl and we have Sun Gold. Later on, as the growers start to release more, they'll probably release the other kind of basics like Better Boy, maybe Beefsteak, a few of those kind of hybrids. They tend to be more sturdy. For those of you that are looking for heirloom tomatoes, that won't happen until after April 15th or later. So if you're looking for specific varieties of heirloom tomatoes and you're afraid you're going to miss out because everybody always gets a little excited, then please by all means come into the nursery and tell us what varieties you would like us to hunt down for you as the season progresses. And just know that it's okay if you plant your tomatoes on May 1st. It's not the end of the world. It's actually really a good thing. Because again, if it's cold, they tend to stunt. So hopefully that helps because we want to make sure you guys are having success in your veggie garden. Also strawberries. We've gotten in bare root strawberries and we're going to get more in. You guys kind of cleaned us out on the first go around. So I've ordered more. We have 1,000 or so of one variety coming in and the others are delayed. So if you're looking for strawberries or other berries, we've kind of got you covered. We'll have more bare root later though. Hope you guys are having a great day and I look forward to seeing you at the nursery.